The NBA offseason just took another dramatic turn, and it looks like one of the biggest names in basketball could be on the move again. Damian Lillard, one of the league's most electrifying players, is officially a free agent after the Milwaukee Bucks waived him, stretching the $113 million left on his contract to make room for a big trade with the Indiana Pacers to bring Miles Turner to Milwaukee. And now, with Lillard's future up in the air, the Golden State Warriors have reportedly made their move, and they might just bring him back to the Bay Area. Welcome to the latest NBA news, and today, we're diving deep into the Warriors' reported interest in Damian Lillard. Stay tuned, because this could be the game-changing move that shifts the balance of power in the NBA. But before we get into it, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Hoops fans. We've got a lot to cover, and you don't want to miss a second of it. So let's break it down. Lillard, after years of loyalty to the Portland Trail Blazers, has now found himself in a very interesting situation. The Bucks, aiming to make a splash, decided to part ways with the All-Star guard. The Bucks have been aggressive in their pursuit of building a title contender around Giannis Antetokounmpo, and part of that process involved clearing space to bring in Miles Turner. But Lillard's release also opens up a rare opportunity for teams around the league to make a run at acquiring one of the league's top point guards. Now, here's where things get interesting for the Golden State Warriors. According to ESPN's Mark J. Spears, the Warriors are one of the teams that have already reached out to Lillard's camp. And as Spears pointed out on NBA Today, this could be more than just a typical trade rumor. This is a guy that grew up going to games at Oracle Arena, sneaking into the media room getting sodas. He grew up a Warriors fan, Spears said. That's right. Damian Lillard, who's been around the NBA for over a decade, has deep ties to the Bay Area. If this move goes through, it would be more than just a fresh start for him. It would be a full-circle return to the place where he first dreamed of playing professional basketball. For Warriors fans, this is a juicy prospect. We're talking about a player with elite scoring ability, incredible range, and the kind of leadership that could take Golden State's already stacked roster to new heights. Of course, the focus early in the offseason for the Warriors has largely been on Jonathan Kuminga, with rumors swirling about his potential re-signing or being involved in a sign-and-trade scenario. However, ESPN's Brian Windhorst chimed in, suggesting that adding Lillard and keeping Kuminga is still within the realm of possibility. And if the Warriors can make it work, that could set up an explosive backcourt duo featuring Lillard and Stephen Curry. A terrifying thought for any opponent, but there's a catch. Lillard, as we all know, is coming off an Achilles injury, and he's expected to miss a significant portion, if not all, of the 2025-2026 season. That's a big hurdle for any team looking to make a move for him. The Warriors, however, are a championship-contending team, and with the likes of Curry, Draymond Green, and potentially Jimmy Butler, they might be willing to bet that Lillard's talent and leadership would be worth the wait, especially if they're in championship or bust mode. With Lillard in tow, the Warriors would have a shot at competing for a title once he's back to full health. But the risk is real. Despite the injury, Lillard's situation might be more flexible than it appears. Sam Amick of The Athletic reported that Lillard is elated by his new situation, and he's already fielding calls from several contending teams. A championship ring is the one thing missing from Lillard's illustrious career, and he's in a position now where financial concerns are less of a factor. Lillard can focus solely on finding the best team that can give him the chance to finally capture that elusive title. And with Golden State's championship pedigree and their veteran core, the Warriors could be the ideal destination. For Lillard, the possibility of returning to the Bay Area, a place he's always called home, might be too enticing to pass up. The Warriors represent everything he's worked for in his career: a chance at a championship, a highly skilled roster, and the opportunity to make history. And with the Warriors facing an urgent need to reload and win now, Lillard could be the final piece that puts them over the top. So, what's next for Damian Lillard? Well, while there's no definitive answer yet, the Warriors are certainly in the mix, and with other top-tier teams also eyeing Lillard, this saga is far from over.